My heart goes to my orphaned cousin Irfan, who was left without a mother and dad in that moment.
On June 23, 1985, Air India Flight 182 from Canada exploded off the coast of Ireland, killing 329 people. 280 were Canadian citizens, including 29 entire families and 86 children under the age of 12. A terrorist bomb would later be identified as the cause of the explosion. And over 3 decades later, flowers can still be found here at the Air India Memorial in Vancouver Stanley Park. Current restrictions with the COVID-19 pandemic have put a stop to annual remembrance ceremonies. This Vancouver woman says she took a few private moments this week to visit the memorial and reflect on losing both her uncle and aunt to the explosion. She says after 35 years, she's learned something important about other families who've lost their loved ones.
The families are inspiring. They have gone through the unimaginable, the worst. And they're positive and generous and kind and want to let go of hate.
The tragedy quickly became recognized as the deadliest mass killing in Canadian history. It was later confirmed the bombing plot was created here in Canada by extremists working with a Sikh separatist movement. Salim Jiwa covered the aftermath as a journalist in Metro Vancouver. He says the Canadian investigation became a controversy in itself, leaving many today with questions about whether the justice system could have been more effective.
In the beginning, Canada didn't do enough. I think subsequently Canada did catch up and did what they could. If you read all the transcripts of all the trials that we've gone through, 35 years is a long, long time. Several suspects have died. One has been convicted, and he's already been released on parole, and he served his time. So the justice system requires proof beyond reasonable doubt. And this is the difficulty, that after 35 years, we don't know all the answers, but we do know many of the answers. But whether we can ever prove this in court remains a difficult challenge.
In the meantime, Renee says even though the pandemic has restricted opportunities to remember together, families are coming together online and will find another time to reflect.
We will gather. We will find a way. We won't be abandoning the memory of our loved ones.
In Vancouver, David Zura, City News.